You don't want to help me with my Scentsy video? Come on! Hey guys, Jacqui! Yes, it is Tuesday training. I don't know if you guys are as excited as I am. It's Tuesday training. Boom. What an exciting month it's been for the first month of the brand new catalog that came out for fall and winter. Did you guys have an amazing month? It has just been fantastic. That's all I can say. It's been fantastic. I've still got 2 basket parties that I'm trying to close up. We've got a couple more days left in this month. So yeah, numbers are still rolling in. It's very exciting. I love the first month of a new catalog because not only do you get to hear the oohs and the ahs from the customers, but it's also normally a very great month for us as consultants because we've got those customers out there who are so excited to see and smell the brand new products that we've got going on. So it's always fun. It's always exciting. And I hope that you guys are all out there having just as much fun as we are within my team. So kudos, kudos, kudos. But don't stop pushing. Even if maybe you've reached your personal goal. Maybe your personal goal was 150, maybe 500, maybe 1,000, maybe 2,000. Whatever your monthly sales goal was, I encourage you to try and push a little further past it. So even if you've hit it, still keep on going. You can do it. I believe in you. Reach out to your tribe when you need help. This week though, because you know it's Tuesday training, we got to do some training, right? I mean, we could just sit here and chat, but that's not why you showed up. Because we only have a couple days left in this month, I thought that it would be a perfect time to start talking about our October parties. I happen to love the month of October, not only because yes, I do love the whole fall season. I'm all about it. I love pumpkin everything. We have lots of family traditions that we get out and we go do as a family here in my household, but for above and beyond that, with Scentsy, I just get even more excited. I love to just simply celebrate this season, right? Because for you guys too, maybe it is the same, but here in Kansas City, normally our weather actually starts to change and we actually start feeling that fall crisp air. So you can get like, you know, here I am pulling out my cardigans. It's so exciting. I love it. But along with that happens to be one of our favorite holidays in this household, which is Halloween. So we get very festive. We like to decorate. We like to have fun. We like to do all kinds of neat family stuff around that time. And of course, I try to really push that into my Scentsy business a little bit. So I wanted to share with you guys what my favorite thing to do for my October parties is. Are you ready? Here it is. Okay, so you guys have all seen these beautiful little pumpkins around probably any store that you go into, especially right now at this time of year. But I started doing this a couple of years ago and it's just been a tradition for me and my customers ever since. So every single October, I pull out all the plastic pumpkins and I actually use these instead of using my regular bags when I do bag parties or pouch parties. I literally don't even use my regular stuff. It all gets pushed back and out comes the pumpkins. Now, these guys you can probably get almost anywhere. I think you can grab them fairly cheap, so inexpensive stuff to be able to just dress up your parties just a bit. So inside, of course, this is one of the smaller ones. I have 3 or 4 that are this size, and then I have 3 or 4 that are the bigger, like regular size, right? It just happens to be what I have. So it doesn't matter what size you use, what your pumpkins look like. I just like to get some fun ones. So whatever the store has is usually what I get each season. So I've got my stash ready to go and I'm starting to fill all the other ones up as well. So I've gotten a couple done. I wanted to show you guys. It's just fun. I mean, seriously, this is fun. So in this guy, he gets all the normal stuff. So You can dress it up and be even more creative if you'd so choose. But yeah, my customers know what they like, and it's just more the fun of getting to carry around a pumpkin, because not only do the regular Scentsy bags like catch attention, these pumpkins totally catch attention. So when you're carrying one of these, everybody's curious, because not only are they curious seeing something that's not candy in them, but it really drives conversation more than anything. Now, I've also talked to you guys a lot over the years, and I personally use myself as my own host every single month. So even if I have my calendar completely booked with parties and hosts, whether they be Facebook parties, online parties, basket parties, home parties, whatever it is, even if all those are booked, I still carry a bag party around with me all throughout the month. And it's what I like to call my rolling party. And so what I do with that is all the individual orders that I get throughout the month, I add them to my rolling party. And that way, it's just a way for me to be able to still spread the word. You know, I am a Scentsy consultant, but I also love Scentsy and I love talking about it. And it really opens me up for the opportunity to discuss it more when I'm my own host, right? Because I know how to answer their questions when they're ordering. And of course, I'm also trying to guide my customers in the direction of those great combine and save deals that we've got right there in our workstation for us and in our catalogs, but really just trying to focus on everything, and then also offering out that opportunity. So if you guys don't already do this, something that you might want to think about trying. So in my little guy here, you know, we are going into October, and you guys know, if you haven't already, go back and catch, wherever it is up there, go back and catch my scent of the month review for October. We have farm stand pumpkin. So I put a room spray, and I always put a bar in, so they've got that pin, you know, you kind of need that. And then I got my testers down there, so it's a mini transition tester set. You do not have to use a full transition set if you want to, but for mine, that's how I usually split up what is going in which bag parties. And so I will do that. And then if it's a larger party or anything like that, I will usually throw in some of the favorites, right? So something from the regular scents. So it's not just all the transition stuff and the new ones. But those live in there. So right down there on the bottom. Then I put my catalog. I use one catalog. I use a monthly special flyer. I've got order forms. I've got joint opportunity brochures. I've got product lists. I've got business cards. All of that is within this. And then you see it just kind of folds right on in there and sits in my little pumpkin. My little pumpkin. Oh, and he's so cute. So there we go. Like I said, guys, this is just something for fun, okay? Again, it attracts attention. When your hosts are out there carrying around these pumpkins, what do you think is going to happen when they're carrying these around? Even people who, like I said, if you use like the Scentsy tote bags that say Scentsy on it or anything like that for your bag parties, or if you've made up your own and it maybe says Scentsy or whatever it is on the outside of your bags, trust me, these guys will grab everybody's eye. Because what is the one thing that you would notice if you see somebody, like especially at like your workplace, walking around carrying a pumpkin? You're automatically gonna look, right? It could be anything in that pumpkin. But trust me, they grab attention, they start that conversation. So 9 times out of 10, when I'm carrying my own personal pumpkin around in October, I don't even have to say the word Scentsy. Everybody's just automatically drawn to me. They're like, what do you got there? Bam, they're already digging in and looking before I can even answer. So it's just a very fun thing. Like I said, I started this a couple of years ago. I got a great response the first year I did it. And so I've been doing it ever since. When something works, I try not to mess with it too much. And this just happens to work for me in October. I do have some fun holiday ideas as well. So when we get closer to that time of the month, you guys will want to make sure that you're subscribed, because I have my fun holiday stuff coming too. It is getting lined up, and I'm one of those early birds too with that holiday. So let's really talk about October and our October parties. So, you know, we are a couple of days right before October starts. So this is the perfect time if you haven't yet sat down and really looked at your calendar and how you're looking for October. I always like to try to plan ahead. So I'm always trying to what we call pre-book or pre-plan. I try to pre-plan my months as best as I can. And one of the great ways that I'm able to do that is to reach out and do those follow-ups. So by doing the follow-ups with my previous customers and hosts, I am able to kind of put the bug in their ear, let them know, remind them, hey, don't forget, we've got this brand new catalog that came out last month. I've had amazing success in selling XYZ warmer. Or you won't believe the best-selling new scent that I had last month. Oh my gosh, you're totally gonna wanna try it. I like to be able to try and sample out one of the most popular scents that I've had so far. So for me, it happens to be the Coconut Vanilla Orchid. This scent is just fantastic. Now, I actually haven't even been able to have a chance yet to get my own in. So I currently have an order that's set to ship to me, and it's my personal order. So I've got my bars in there for that. And what I plan to do is as soon as that comes in, of course, make some great samples of it. So I would suggest to you guys, if you're really trying to get the word out on the brand new catalog and the brand new scents, look to see what the most popular ones have been so far. Go ahead and order yourself maybe a 3-pack of bars, right? Remember, we got 3 bars for $14 here in the US, of course, those are the US prices. And so I use that combine and save bundle when I'm doing this because it's a deal. Plus I can get 3 bars. And sometimes what I like to do too, if maybe there's like there's 2 scents that have just been so popular, I can split them up that way too. But what I have done is I've personally ordered a 3-pack, and what I plan to do with all 3 of those bars is to truly make samples out of all 3 bars and start circulating them. Now, I still do my samples for the scent of the month, right? So my Farm Stand Pumpkin, this one's still gonna be going out in samples as well. And for those of you on my mailing list, the weather has finally cooled off. So what does that mean? Yes, samples are going out again. Ah! I love getting to mail out my samples. By taking the Coconut Vanilla Orchid bar that has been so popular for me and sampling it out, not only are my customers going to receive a sample of Farm Stand Pumpkin, which happens to be the scent for October, but they're also going to be able to have the chance to actually experience one of the brand new scents. Again, for me, it just happens to be that scent that's been most popular, so that's the one that I chose. I like to be able to do my samples in batches. When I'm doing them in the molds that way, and so I will just I'll make my sample day. And now it doesn't take the whole day, of course, but I call it my sample day. And that is when I will go through and I will just make samples, right? So that's why I do 3 bars at a time, get those in there, get them out, so that way I just have them ready to go. Whether that's going to be for throwing into my pumpkins for my October parties, taking them to the home parties, and just passing them out when I'm meeting people and talking to people on a regular basis. I will at least have those ready to go. So I have a bag back there in my back office, and that's where I keep all my samples. So like I said, I do it in batches. I make up a big batch of samples, I get them all put together, and then I get them in there into my sample bag. And that way throughout the month, all I have to do is just kind of reach in, grab a handful or however many I'm needing, and get them out the door. It really does save me a lot of time by pre-planning that way. So that's one idea that you guys can kind of look for. Again, it's helping just to spread the word. What I like to do with those samples when I do them, you guys have seen my samples, and if not, you can catch the video replays up there of how I actually make my samples and how I pass them out. But so I do that for the scent of the month, right? I have a kit, so I have my flyers that I attach my scents to or my wax samples to get those out. And so what I'm actually doing the samples of, in this case, it's going to be the coconut vanilla orchid. I'm actually going to be folding up my product list and putting those samples attached to the product list. So they're getting to see the product list along with a sample of one of the brand new scents. So that's another fun way. Again, that's just kind of how I can spread the word quickly and easily. Those product lists are fabulous, okay? Fabulous. It truly is one of the best office supplies that will truly generate your business income, okay? If you're really looking for ways to be able to get the word out and not spend so much money, go for the product list, guys. Totally. Go for the product list because they have everything that you're going to get into the catalog. So they've got your scents, they've got all the warmers, all of the products are on there. So it's really convenient and you can find different ways. There's so many different videos out there of how to fold them fun. You can fold them into envelope shapes. You can do some origami. I don't know. However you want to fold them up and make them look pretty. Some people just like to roll them up like a newspaper, tie them with a ribbon. Sometimes I'll do that and attach a sample that way. You know, no way is the wrong way, just as long as you are out there and spreading the word and sharing what I like to call the Scentsy love. So make sure one way or another you're sharing that love, you are getting it out there, and you're just giving people the chance to experience the great Scentsy product that we all know and love. While you're pre-planning, you're going to be looking at your calendar. You're going to be doing your follow-ups, right, with your previous customers and hosts, trying to get those parties booked. Have some fun with it in October. Not only can we have fun with our fun little pumpkins by getting those guys out, but the fun does not have to stop there. You guys can go ahead and carry that theme over into home parties. How fun is that? Make it a costume party. Just have fun. That is truly the key to really theming up your parties. I find that when I give my parties a theme or I have a little niche that I'm kind of working on, ways to be able to work that in, really, I get more response. I get more excitement. Not only are my hosts excited, but their actual guests that are coming to those parties or, you know, ordering through those parties are also being able to capture that excitement. So it's a really fun way. Why not take advantage of what we have? And that's a holiday thrown into this month. I mean, if you go into any store right now, you're going to see tons of stuff, okay? Trust me, you're going to see tons of stuff. So there's lots of different ways that you guys can really have fun and theme up the parties going into October. So like I said, one of the really great ideas is to do maybe a costume party. You can have fun that way. Just the sky is the limit when it comes to themes and trying to figure out fun ways to do it. Are you guys ready for October? I know I am ready for October. Love it. I'm so happy that the fall is here. And I hope that you guys are just as excited. We have really great things headed our way, guys. So get ready, get started with your planning. Go ahead and jot down your notes as you get them. It's gonna be fun. Now remember also, we do have a couple days left in September. And that also means that our join special is going to be ending. There's only a few days left to be able to join for only $49, guys. $49. I wish I could have joined for only $49. Now, granted, $99 plus shipping and tax that I paid was certainly worth it, but $49? Hello, I love a deal, and I know that you guys do too. So make sure if you've been sitting on that fence, it's time to jump off and join. And for you guys out there who are already consultants, make sure that everybody knows they've only got a couple more days to get in on this amazing special. So spread that word. Get it out there. Let them know. Don't let it pass by. That's going to wrap up our Tuesday training for this week. Give me some thumbs up if you thought these ideas were helpful to get you going for October. Make sure you are subscribed because you're not going to want to miss what's coming in the upcoming months. The holidays are upon us, people. Get ready. Just deal with it, okay? Deal with it. If you don't like the holidays, I'm so sorry, but I do. And I know a lot of you out there are the same way as I am. Have fun. I hope you have a great rest of your week. And until we talk again, peace, love, happiness. Bye.